So, getting nervous yet? Big day tomorrow.
We're taking it all in our stride, Marlon. After all, it is a process we're both familiar with, right, Eric?
Yeah, well, I'll leave you to it then. Bon appetite.
Dearie me. You really didn't have a good day in the chamber today, did you? You've been monosyllabic ever since you arrived. What happened?
Just the usual, endless discussions about complaints from people who don't know they're born. And it's true.
And, how was Glynis?
Well, you know.
No, I don't.
Well, she wasn't at her most friendly, that's all.
No?
Ah, sure it's nothing.
And I'm sure I don't need to remind you how important her vote is. The election is on Friday, Eric.
Well, she was a little offhand, that's all.
I wonder if something's happened we don't know about. Behind the scenes, so to speak. I'll call her. Invite her over for a meal tonight.
It's not necessary.
You want to be mayor?
Yes, but...
Then let's make sure the woman who has the casting vote is still on side. We won't have a chance tomorrow, will we? On second thoughts, why don't you make the call? After all, it is you she's got a bit of a thing for.
What's going on?
This was once a bottle of very fine cognac. Now it is just a bottle.
He says I drunk it. That's slander, that is.
Not if it's true it isn't.
Either way, could you both just keep it down a bit? I've got rather a headache.
Have you, love? I could cure that for you.
Thank you. But as it was caused by lack of sleep, which is mainly through you...
Me?
You woke me up 3 times last night.
Anyone can forget where toilet is.
Yes, but whether they will keep mistaking my bedroom for it is perhaps debatable.
The point is, what are you going to do about this?
Oh, don't worry, Rodney, I'll replace it.
Yeah. Well, don't leave it lying around, for God's sake.
Oh, go on, Mum. Well, I can't afford anything, can I? Not now I'm supposed to be paying off Lady Muck. Oh. Which I wouldn't have to if someone had kept the gob shut.
What?
Well, it's true.
You've got a right nerve, you have.
Well, it's not like she's going to miss the money, is it?
Listen, it's down to Lady Muck, as you call her, that we haven't had the law around.
Yeah, but that doesn't solve the problem of paying her, though, does it?
We'll just have to think of something. Ask Gloria for some more shifts at factory.
Oh, yeah, that's really going to make a difference, the peanuts they pay there.
Yeah, well, it's a start, innit? And you are going to pay back Charity Tate. And you're going to do it without me pleading your case from now on, so get used to it.
Nicola, what are you doing?
Having a look at some paperwork.
Thank you very much, but there's no need, because all we need you to do is answer the phone, so thank you very much.
Oh, yeah? I found them shoved in the bottom drawer.
You're joking?
Now, I can shove it all back where it's come from if you want. But I think I'll be better used trying to sort through it, don't you?
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. I'll just...
Large one, please.
Right. How are we today?
We have had better days, Diane, and were it not for a phone call from our daughter, we would be in a right old state. She says hi, by the way.
What?
Bernice says hi. She phoned, I just told you.
Now remember, keep off the subject of her vote until the last minute.
I'm hardly going to confront her with it whilst taking her coat.
And for heaven's sake, don't mention the wedding.
No, really.
There's no need for sarcasm.
Gloria, we've already had this discussion.
If I repeat myself, it's because someone doesn't seem to realise how crucial this is to his mayoral campaign.
Do you know there are times when you make patronising into an art form?
That was uncalled for.
Well, I'm sorry, but you seem to forget charming Glynis is one of the few things I find relatively easy.
I don't doubt that.
What?
Nothing, just an observation.
You're not jealous.
Me? No, of course not.
Oh, you all right, love?
Oh, I'm knackered.
You're not used to working, that's your trouble. Do you want a brew?
No, I best do me bit for the environment. Chuck as I can, would you?
Yeah, love.
Time to recycle. Hey, it's peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, it is when Kane's not here.
No, it's more than that. It's stress-free.
I wonder why that could be.
Hey, wife or no wife, I'll not have a word said against my mother.
True, though, isn't it? I wonder how long it'll last. Oh, hello, Mr. Turner, me and my big mouth.
Sorry?
Never mind, love, you go on in.
Thank you. Zach.
Aye, aye. Come on down. Come on down now. Come on. So, what's she done then? I mean, I presume this isn't just a social call.
No, it isn't. And you're right, I have come about, Peg.
Go on, then.
I need you to take her back.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Why? Well, you saw why yesterday. And she's frightening off my guests. She's emptying the bar without paying, and she's developed a most appalling crush on me.
Oh. Well, apart from that, why?
Sack.
Well, it's not my problem, is it? Management reserved the right to refuse admission. Isn't that true? It ain't my fault you didn't exercise it.
Zach, she is making my life hell. She positively radiates tension.
Hey, it's my mother we're talking about, you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't
Come
mean...
on, Zach, love. I mean, you know she couldn't stay there indefinitely.
No?
No.
Look, I'd like to help you. I really would, but, well, you know me, Mum. Once she gets settled somewhere, it's like shifting a limpet.
Now, look, love. And Lord knows I've enjoyed the peace and quiet over these past few days, but you've got to at least try.
Have I now?
Yeah, because if Chris Tate finds out he's paying to keep her in the B&B, he might stop paying you.
Katie, you're not thinking straight.
Oh, please, just leave it, will you? Beginning to wish I'd never said anything.
You've got to understand how mad this is.
It isn't.
You can't get deliberately pregnant just because your dad's got a problem with your boyfriend. We'd be knee-deep in babies by now.
I just shouted out loud, why don't you?
I'm serious.
Yeah, well, me too. Look, I thought you said you weren't going to tell anyone.
And I'm not. But it doesn't mean I can't tell you what you're doing is crazy.
You talk to her.
Where are you going?
Home to get changed. I'll meet you here later, OK?
What's up with her?
Shouldn't you be going after her?
Why?
Well, you two are involved, aren't you?
You've been watching far too much Dawson's Creek. Come on. Can't be that bad.
Can't it?
Well, you've always got me. I could cheer you up.
What?
And we could go out. See a film or something.
Robert, what are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
I'm not that desperate. I mean, no one's that desperate.
What's your problem? Now that you and Andy have split up, I just thought...
Yeah, well, you thought wrong. So go on, just get after Lucy, will you? There you are. Bye.
Listen, can I have a word?
About what? Because the only conversation I can imagine us two having is one where you say, here it is, and I close my wallet. Are you with me?
Well, it's about that as it happens.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I know where Kane hid them 2 DVD players. You know the ones that he bought with your credit card?
Right. Well, I'm very happy for you.
Well, I thought if I gave them to you, maybe it'd reduce the debt a bit.
You are?
Well, they must be worth at least 200 quid each. You could flog them.
Now, you listen here, you daft little cow. You know where I live and you know who I'm married to, which means I have got better things to do than sell knockoff to help you out. Do you understand? Good. So here's charity's 2 penneth. If you're going to pay all that money back, and believe me, you are, you better stop being lazy and you better stop being stupid. OK? Just these, please, Emily.
Oh, my God, when?
2 weeks ago. So, I phoned the Inland Revenue and they said you were OK, but they really need it by this week.
I can't believe this.
And there's other stuff. Important stuff needs dealing with, as in now.
So we're supposed to be sorting all this out, and I've got to be somewhere.
That's OK, I'll see to it.
No, Nicola, this is tax stuff. This is complicated.
Paddy, I've got bookkeeping experience. Just get going.
Well, only if you're sure, because I can always bring them.
Goodbye.
She's here.
Remember, keep a united front.
I am keeping a united front, unlike some.
Meaning what exactly?
Glynis!
Eric!
Come in.
So nice of you to invite me. Gloria, hello.
Glynis.
Come and sit down while I open the wine. Can I take your coat?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I helped myself. I knew you wouldn't mind.
Oh, hello, Zach.
As promised,
What do you want?
I've come to take you home, Mother.
Oh, no, you haven't.
Come on, Mother. We miss you.
No, you don't, and I'm not coming.
We can't expect to stay here forever.
Mr. Turner's very happy to have me, aren't you?
Well,
Oh, he's a sweet man.
Mother.
No, I am not leaving, and you can't make me.
Right, that's it. I've had enough. Now get off that bench and get in that van. We're going home now.
You see how it is? You see what he's really like? You wouldn't send me home with that monster, would you?
What do you mean, monster?
He knows what I mean. Don't you, Alan? See? Look, he's not heartless like you are. I'm not going, and that's that. Hey, nice this.
On our own, are we?
Well, Lucy will be here in a minute. Why? Fancy joining me? You all right? Right. Look, Andy, no offence, but Lucy will be here in a minute and you're likely to feel like a bit of a gooseberry.
Oh, so you two are still an item then?
Of course.
All right, well, the word has it that you've been trying it on with Katie again.
Who told you that?
Never mind.
No? Anyway, didn't think it'd bother you. You and Katie have split up.
Yeah, well, normally it wouldn't.
What are you doing?
Hang on. There you are.
So the two of you are back on them?
Oh, isn't that romantic?
Thanks. Is it me or has it suddenly gone warm in here?
You've got to tell her I'm sorry.
I will do. See you later.
Hiya.
Have you heard about them two, Em and Katie?
Yeah.
It's going to make the fan if her dad finds out.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
More wine, Glynis.
Oh, thank you, Eric. Gallant as always.
I try.
Me too, Eric, if you don't mind.
Of course. It's rather a fetching outfit you're wearing, Glynis.
What, this whole thing?
It's very tasteful. Which catalogue did it come from?
You were rather distracted in the chamber this morning, Glynis.
Was I? How nice of you to notice.
Perhaps the weight of the mayoral election's on your mind.
Yes, ever since Eric threw his hat into the ring, it's really put the cat among the pigeons.
Mixed metaphors, but very apt.
Ah, well, you know me, Glynis. What's the point in going into politics if you can't stir things up, eh?
Very true. In fact, that's something I've always admired about you in that chamber, Eric. You've never simply accepted the established order.
Thank you. So, may we, well, may I?
What Eric's trying to ask is, can he count on your support on Friday?
What, for mayor?
Yes.
Oh, good Lord, no. I shall be voting for Councillor Morgan. That's always been my intention.
Who is it?
Rodney.
Oh, come in. I'm sorry, I thought it might have been, you know.
That's okay. I just thought you ought to know that the two hikers have departed.
It's a bit late, isn't it? A bit dark before they get
Departed as in gone, in their cars, with their suitcases.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I think it was the abusive language that finally did for them.
What am I going to do, Rodney? I'm at my wit's end.
What's going on? What are you you doing in here?
Peg, it is none of your business what...
Alan, I think it's time that we told her the truth.
What are you talking about?
You ought to sit down, Peg. Alan will get you a drink. This is going to come as a bit of a shock.
Eric, I'm terribly sorry if I've given you any indication to the contrary, but there's absolutely no way I can vote for you.
Oh, come now, Glynis, never say never.
I'm afraid I have to in this instance. David Morgan and myself go back years. It's because of him I got into politics in the first place.
But surely things change. I mean, politics is the art of the possible, isn't that so?
And quoting Bismarck at me won't change anything. It's not possible this time. I won't be disloyal to an old friend.
Eric, a word, if you please.
Be with you in a second, dear.
Hiya.
Hiya.
What are you doing up here so late?
Nothing, I just thought I'd come and surprise you.
Oh, yeah?
And I made a start, didn't I?
On what?
On the charity problem.
Well, go on.
Can't wait to see your face. See? I can do right sometimes. 200 quid there.
Well, where did you get that from?
I flogged them DVD players, you know, what Kane bought with her ladyship's credit card.
What?
You see, Peg, some people are different. And if you're going to be staying with us for any length of time, then it's best that you should know that Alan and I are two such people.
What are you on about?
It's not something we broadcast, but, well, Ali and I have been together for quite a few years now.
Hang on, what do you mean, together? Wait a minute. You two?
We're very, very happy.
Blissfully.
And we hope you can be happy for us.
Oh, my God! Well, I always knew he was, but I'd never have thought of you. That's disgusting! I'm not staying here!
Don't you ever stop and think? Don't you realise that something like this is only going to make things worse?
I do not know what your problem is.
You started nicking credit cards, and now you're dealing in knockoff. When is it going to penetrate that little fantasy world of yours that you're in over your head?
I was just trying to make some extra money like you told me to.
Yeah, well, this isn't the way.
All right. I'll tell you what. How about you try and think of one? One that'll make you happy, because I tell you what, I am fed up of trying.
You do realise you're making an utter farce of this, don't you?
Me?
You assumed she was on side. Just a little research would have uncovered the fact she was voting for Morgan all along.
Well, now I'm attempting to get her on side, aren't I?
Attempting being the operative word.
Meaning?
You're supposed to be launching a charm offensive and you're making a pig's ear of it. I mean, it's not me she fancies, is it?
Ha! More's the pity. Perhaps I wouldn't be under so much pressure.
What's that supposed to mean?
Face it, Gloria. Every time I pay the woman a compliment, we're subjected to a tirade of barbed comments from you.
That is palpable nonsense.
Ah, I beg to differ. You have no idea how hard it is to flirt with someone when I've got you looking over my shoulder.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cramping your style, am I?
Yes. Yes, if you weren't so jealous, this whole thing would be a breeze.
For goodness sake, how many times do I have to tell you I'm not jealous?
Ha! Take a look in the mirror, see the shade of green.
I refuse to have this conversation, Eric.
What are you doing here?
Having a drink. What's it look like?
Did Viv tell you I was here?
Yeah. Sorry, Nicola, look, I know everyone's entitled to a break and all of that, but do you not think you should be getting on?
Do you know what he's talking about?
The paperwork. If we want to be making any headway whatsoever, then we really should be
It's
thinking
done.
about... You are?
It's done. I've dealt with it.
Really?
I thought I should take Nicola for a drink to say thank you.
Right. No, well, that's great.
Better get him in then, hadn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, right, yeah.
Oh, it's all right. She's going to pay me back.
That's not the point. Think of the trouble she could have caused for her mum.
Oh, well.
And as for you, it's easy to tell you've married money.
What do you mean?
Well, the rest of us tend to notice if our credit cards have gone missing.
Yeah, well, pressures of work, love. I haven't got the same amount of time to go shopping these days.
Oh, well, isn't life tragic?
Will you please keep your voice down?
I am trying to keep my voice down.
Well, you are failing, and if you are not careful, she will hear you.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
And then you will have ruined the whole exercise if you haven't done so already.
May I just point out at this juncture that it wasn't my idea to invite the woman over in the first place. Dennis! We were just...
Yes, Lottie. I'll just get my bag and be on my way.
Glynis!
Mother?
Get out the way! Anyone would think you didn't want me back. Meg, what happened? Nothing to do with you. I'm going for a lie down. Call me when tea's ready.
Well, I wonder what made her change her mind.
Who knows? Either way, there goes our peace and quiet.
I heard that!
Oh.
I think I'll turn in. Draw a veil over what has arguably been one of your least successful days.
One of my least successful days, and of course you had nothing to do with it.
I can't do the groundwork for you, Eric.
How was I to know she'd switch sides?
She did not switch sides. She was always for Morgan. And the one chance you had to win her over to your side, and you drove her away. Your behaviour has cost you the mayoral election. I told you to keep your voice down.
Oh, I see. And Glynis must have simply loved the ice-cool reception and the string of catty remarks.
I wasn't making catty remarks.
My dear Lady Viv, hope would aspire to some of the comments you made today. Oh, no, you don't flounce out, not when you know that I'm in the right. Go on, admit it. You lost control of your jealousy. Great start, isn't it, eh? Getting married tomorrow and already you don't trust me.
I'll see you at our wedding. I'd rather not do so until then. Good night.